Correct. In the flesh. Let me just... Huh? Where's Kasumi? So she wouldn't have an excuse this time around? I see how she's thinking. Nah, Kasumi's big brain. She'd know. Oh, okay. Can I come in? Is this a bad time? I can come back later. Then, can I come in? And figure they give you a fancy room. This is just identical to mine. Though I guess we don't have any VIP barracks, really. How you been feeling today? I know you were pretty tuckered out last night, so I've been a little worried. Well, that's good to hear. Yeah, glad to hear that. I'm pretty sure it's because she's getting more and more stable every day. If she keeps it up and forms some strong relationships with everyone, she'll be back to the cheery Sumika I remember in no time. Which is exactly how she's supposed to be. A big old ray of sunshine, right?
Takeru-chan,
What do you mean? No. I mean, yes, but no. Oh, is that all? It totally jeopardized our entire operation. Is that all? Hey, don't mention it. No need to be all formal around me. Besides, it's not like you at all. Yeah, she doesn't know what's like her, dude. I'm just glad you're getting back to your old self again. That's all that matters to me. She's so stable, even though she has memories from all those other timelines. Sensei wasn't kidding. I had a hard time believing it until I actually talked to Sumika myself, but now I feel like I can finally relax around her a bit. Though that doesn't mean I can just ask her about all the horrible stuff she went through now. I should just take things slow. Yeah, don't just immediately start off with like, so what was it like being captured by the beta? Speaking of which, you sure seem to be enjoying yourself with everyone today. It's been a long time since I've seen you laugh like that. It really made my day. There we go, I've been waiting to see that. Need Sumika's smile. They sure are. They're great people too. Yeah, but she can't get that image of Maya out of her mind. I'm sure you already know this, but they're the reason I was able to make it this far. Well, I don't know if I'd call myself a grown-up or anything, but I did learn a lot from them. Like for Maya, I learned how pussy tastes. I mean, when I first started this loop, I thought all of them were just wasting time by focusing on their personal issues. After seeing how the previous timeline ended, I convinced myself that I was the only one who'd experienced real tragedy. I thought it was stupid to fight over differing beliefs and principles too. I kept looking down on them, thinking we should just be prioritizing the survival of the human race. But that was because I'd never had to deal with anything like this before. As soon as I got directly involved, I realized just how stupid I'd been. Guess Sensei was right. Looks like she really can process info from all the other worlds simultaneously. But they still took me in and accepted me as one of their own. They always encouraged me or smacked some sense into me when I needed it most. They helped me in so many ways. They also helped me bust a nut anyway. That's why I think you could be really good friends with them too. Especially Maya. Sure, there are some things that only you and I know about. They're not completely out of the loop either. They're a little different from the way they are in my world, but their core personalities are the same. They're all great people. So I hope you'll keep talking to them and enjoying their company. In a world as horrific as this one, I think it's really important to be able to appreciate life's simple joys, like pussy, at least when you're not fighting. I don't expect any massive changes overnight, but I do hope it'll help you get back to your old spunky self sooner rather than later. Yeah, you know, the girl would sock me with a drill milky punch every time I made an ass of myself. Is it just me, or is she getting more and more reserved as this conversation goes on? I know she saw the image of Maya a while ago, but I kind of get the feeling it's more complicated than just that. Well, yeah, and she's probably coming to the realization that this isn't the Takeru that she of the alternative universe knew. That it's him, but it's a different him altogether, and it's probably weighing on her mind. Could there be something else that's bugging her? There's probably a lot bugging her, dude. She's finally like gained like full sentience and fucking essentially. So now she's like having to process all this shit, and there's a lot of shit for her to process, man. Huh, hang on a second. She doesn't have the Santa rabbit with her right now, does she? I know she had it when we came back to the base. Hey, what happened to your Santa rabbit? Did she lose it and that's why she feels all conflicted? I notice you haven't been carrying it around lately. Or, not that you have to have it with you at all times, of course. You just really seemed to like it before, so I was kind of wondering what happened. Oh no. Oh no. Did she lose it? Is that why she's down in the dumps? Did you lose it? It's okay if you did, I won't be mad. Okay. Okay, so she doesn't have it on her. That's a little strange, isn't it? I mean, she even brought it along for Operation 21st, so what gives? Because it no longer holds the same meaning to her as it did. Because she thought, like, he only thought of her, but then she saw that memory and it totally fucked her up. Now I think I get it. You broke it, huh? Looks like I was right on the money. Ah. Well, it was handmade. Didn't really have a lot of give. Kind of feeling the ears were going to break off sooner or later. I can fix it if you want, though. Seriously, it's not a big deal. Just bring it on over, alright? So that's what she was so upset about. Huh, what am I ever going to do with this girl? But hey, at least that means she really liked it, so I can't complain too much. What are you waiting for? Come on, bring it here. Oh, it's still in one piece. Huh? This doesn't look broken to me. It's not physically broken, but it doesn't hold the same meaning to her anymore like I thought. So what's the problem? Sumika, what's this about? Huh? Sorry for what? Probably because she's coming to the realization that she's not the Sumika that he wants or something like that. Huh? What's that supposed to mean? Sumika? Why are you giving it back? What happened? Sumika? What do you mean you can't keep it? Did you want me to make you something else, or...? So what? Is it just uncomfortable for you to be given a gift based on something that belonged to a different Sumika? It goes back to the Maya thing. Okay, then what gives? Why don't you want it? She's not answering, so maybe it really is because it's based on my memories of the Sumika I grew up with. No! It's based on the fact that you were piping another woman, my guy. But what else am I supposed to do? Those are the only memories of Sumika that I have, other than a few that we made in the branch of the timeline I ran away to. I don't know anything about this world Sumika. Wait, the Sumika I grew up with. And the one in the branch that I ran away to. Of course, how could I have forgotten something so simple? The only Sumika I ever confessed my feelings to was the one I grew up with. Even when we kissed in the altar branch, she was the one who confessed to me. That's it. That's gotta be it. Maybe. I never actually told her how I feel in this world. All I did whenever she had a breakdown was talk about memories from my world. She only knows how I feel because she's been reading my mind. Which was fine up until recently, because her memories were all mixed up with the ones she'd inherited from other worlds. But if Sensei's right, and she's now capable of discerning which memories came from which world. In retrospect, I did only start getting involved with Sumika in this world for the sake of the mission, so that I could restore order to the timelines and help humanity win. But it's also true that it didn't take long for my feelings to change, for her to become my primary motivation for fighting. Damn it. There I was bragging about how well I understood her. Okay, I think it's high time I set the record straight. I've got to go all out and let her know exactly how I feel. Sumika, I'm so sorry. I've been leaning on you way too much. Even in my world, and the one I went back to, I was always just leeching off of your strength. And in this world, I haven't even told you how I feel about you. Sumika, I love you. You're more important to me than anyone else. I realized that you and I haven't shared a lot of memories in this world. Heck, there have been times when I've caught myself wondering if maybe it wasn't me you fell for in this timeline at all. I'm not trying to force you to go out with me or anything. I'll love you no matter what. But I'd really like it if you'd at least hold on to that Santa rabbit for me. Huh? Wait! What are you sorry about? Are you saying you just won't take it, or...? How am I supposed to understand if you won't even tell me what you're apologizing for? Why? Why won't you tell me? Don't tell me. It's not because of what you saw during Operation 21st, is it? Then what is it? Honestly, I'm at a loss here now. Either she's lying about one of the fucking things we presented, or there's something I haven't even considered. I need to know why you're turning me down. Please. Is it because you really did fall for someone else? I see. Well, I won't hold that against you. But what the hell, though? If you were in love with someone else all along, then why was it my name you kept screaming during all those panic attacks? Then what is it? Huh? Let you go. I'm not trying to force you to... That's not what she's getting at. Sumika, I swear, I'm not... Sumika! The hell's wrong with me? Such an asshole. Yes. She turned me down, but I kept trying to force her to tell me why. What kind of jackass does that? You. This isn't right. What the hell is going on here? I don't get it. How could things go so wrong so fast? God damn it. How did it come to this? She's not upset about that image of Mei and me. She didn't fall for some other guy. So I have no idea how to interpret what Sumika just said. If she didn't have any feelings for me, then why would that image disturb her so bad that she suffered abnormal ODL degradation? I don't get it. I'm just thinking in circles at this point. I may have matured a little, but I still don't know how to cope with my own emotional issues. God, I'm pathetic. Never would have expected Sumika to shoot me down. Didn't have any proof that she'd want me. Just assumed she would because of how she was acting when her memories were all jumbled up. Guess I was reading too much into things. I was acting like her boyfriend on the basis of my own assumptions. Such an ass. This is the first time I've ever been rejected. Though I guess that doesn't mean a lot, since it was also the first time I've ever asked a girl out. Facts. We're gonna end up running into Mei, aren't we? Because she's doing her nightly jogs. Didn't think it would hurt quite this bad. Everyone who's ever fallen in love knows there's a risk their feelings won't be reciprocated. The fact that they still put themselves out there and confess, even knowing they might be rejected, is incredible to me. I really am just a kid. How could I have made it this far in life without ever experiencing this? I've just been wallowing in my own misery since then. It's hard having Sumika's room right next door. I keep perking up at every little noise I heard. Couldn't handle the fact that there was only a single wall between the two of us, so I got up and left. I knew it wasn't going to fix anything, but I decided to come here and visit Sergeant Jinguji and Captain Ismi anyway. I don't know about Sergeant Jinguji. The captain said people used to talk to her about their love lives, so I feel like she'd hear me out. Or maybe she'll just be mad at me for breaking my promise. You haven't broken it yet. Don't get it. This isn't the end, my guy. Someone's here. Is it the first lieutenants? I really don't feel up to talking to them right now. Huh? Hang on a sec. Whoever it is, it seems like they're alone. It's Kiyomi! Wait, that's... Lieutenant Kiyomi? So glad you're okay. I thought you were a goner. Of course I was worried. We hadn't seen hide nor hair of you since the operation ended. Yeah, I don't know. You think I give a fuck about the OS? Oh, both, obviously. Sorry, but I'm afraid I've learned how to deal with your trick questions by now. Thank goodness. It's such a relief to know she's okay. So when did you get back to the base? Of course, they're holding a funeral for the fallen soldiers of Operation 21st. She must have been attending that. I see. And the second lieutenants? Gathering their belongings. So then you're being stationed somewhere else? All the way up in Hokkaido, huh? Oh yeah, it's like the 28th in game, isn't it? I didn't realize how close it actually was to the end of the year. Yeah, could be. There's only 3 days left until she leaves, and it's not like we bump into each other very often. Is she planning on leaving without seeing Maya? By the way, what are you doing all the way out here, First Lieutenant? Huh? Her Highness personally asked you to? Eliminating Sadogashima doesn't mean that we're out of the woods just yet, but I can definitely understand that it's a huge relief for everyone in Japan. Your Highness, thank you so much for your consideration. I just know Captain Isumi and Lieutenant Kashiwagi would be deeply touched by this gesture. Hell yeah. So, what have their families been told? Yeah, they are. Huh? First Lieutenant. That's right. Her Highness isn't just a figurehead anymore. Makes sense that she'd have been briefed on all the particulars of Operation 21st. Not to mention, I'm sure she was worried sick about Maya. Debatable. Originally, meaning back in basic training, or during the 12-5 incident? Well, not that it matters. The point is, Lieutenant Kiyomi's acknowledged my efforts. I'll just take the compliment. Well, you guys are pretty fantastic out there too. If you hadn't held the line till the very end, Whiskey Unit would have been able to withdraw successfully. Wouldn't have been able to withdraw successfully. Japan is a part of humanity too, you know. I don't think there's any point in making a distinction anymore. It doesn't matter who you're fighting for, as long as you don't lose sight of your own goals and obligations. That's the philosophy that Captain Kashiwagi, and Maya and me, and everyone else in our unit has been fighting to uphold. What, am I due for another scolding? This is the weirdest scolding I've ever received. I wish I could agree. But it seems like whenever push comes to shove, I still find ways to screw everything up. After what just happened with Sumika, I really can't take a compliment like that, though it's probably wrong of me to bring that up when it has nothing to do with Lieutenant Kiyomi. Facts.
思い上がるな。以前と比してのことであって、貴様が全てを満たしたなどと見誤ったわけではないぞ。
Oh god, that's what I want to hear. Well, pardon me.
結構、精神的にも成長したようだな。
Matured, huh? Maybe in some ways, but not where it matters most. I mean, I just let my personal reason for fighting slip between my fingers. After getting on my high horse and telling Maya she had to find one of her own, of course. That's right, Maya. I have to tell her about Maya. By the way, I wanted to talk about that request you made to me before the operation.
Nanda?
Well, I think I can safely say that Maya will be just fine from now on. She told me that she finally feels like she's in a position where she can fight her own battles now. But she also said that her main reason for fighting hasn't changed in the slightest. By that, she meant that she'd still fight in the name of the Shogun and her fellow countrymen. I'm sure Lieutenant Kiyomi understands that. She's gonna be like, dude, she was lying to you, dumbass. And now she's focusing on fighting something she never had before, a more personal reason to fight. She said that would be more than enough to keep her going. So I don't think you have anything to worry about. Nah, she's gonna continue to worry. And for the record, she's been my guiding light for a long time, so I'm going to do anything I can to help her when she needs it. I've always been counting on her to help me out, so I think it's high time I repaid the favor. That's right. Whenever I lose my way, she's the one who's always there to steer me back on course, even if her guidance sometimes comes in the form of a smack upside the head. Right now, I want to do everything in my power to grow, so she can see me the same way. I don't want to stand in her shadow forever. That's probably what was worrying her the most. She looks so much more relieved now. I really should have told her all of this sooner. Well, you know. Nature? Huh? Oh, I just had some stuff on my mind, so I was hoping the captain could give me some advice. Hey, she told me I could come here if I needed to talk, so I think it's fine. Besides, Shujin Jinguji's here too. I was planning to ask both of them to help me out. Yeah, it is. It's fine. I'm glad we were able to talk before you had to leave. Is this really going to be the last time I see her? Maybe I should ask her to go see Maya. Thank you for stopping by. It means a lot that you take the time to come here and pay your respects, and to deliver Her Highness's regards as well. Next time you're in the capital, be sure to give her my thanks. I really appreciate it. I highly doubt it. I hope so. Take care, First Lieutenant. Give my regards to the second lieutenants as well.
達者でな。
So long, Lieutenant Kiyomi. Yeah, they both know they're never seeing each other again. I'm sure what she really wanted to say was, take care of Maya. But now that Maya's found her own way, she felt like it wasn't her place, so she didn't. Damn it, that was so stupid of me. How could I have even thought about asking her to go see Maya one last time? Neither of them would have appreciated having me butt into their affairs over such a shallow sentiment. Even though she's been reassigned, Lieutenant Kiyomi is still just as concerned about Maya as ever. But from now on, she just has to resist the urge to be protective. Even after all the progress I've made, I still can't hold a candle to that kind of resolve that those two have. Man, this sucks. There's no way I'll ever be a guiding light for Maya at this rate. I'm not doing much better with Sumika either. I haven't been thinking at all about what she wants. That's why I can't handle things the way Lieutenant Kiyomi does. Whether Sumika wants me or not, my feelings for her will never change. I just need to keep on supporting her the way I have been this entire time. But I can't reliably do that until I start being more considerate of her feelings. It's probably going to be hard, especially given how oblivious I was to her feelings back in my world. But that's what I've got to do. Besides, I sort of was going to make everything up to her, didn't I? If I just force my feelings onto her, Be no different than trying to force Mei and Lieutenant Kiyomi to meet again. Let's not forget that this isn't just a problem for me either. I mean, sure, now that Sumika's gotten to a reasonable level of stability, she could theoretically perform her duties as a 0-0 unit without me even being around. But should we really be banking on that? If this keeps up, it's entirely possible that my very existence will be enough of a distraction to completely throw off her flow in the next operation. If we can't clear the air between us soon, this could cause some serious problems for everyone. Lieutenant Kiyomi, thank you so much. Talking with you really helped me come back to my senses. In fact, I can't help but wonder, maybe the captain was responsible for bringing Lieutenant Kiyomi here to guide me. That's beautiful. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.